there, internet, MegaMogwai here, and I got yet another Legends of Runeterra video for guys today. And today we're finally on the OG client. The OG client doesn't make any sense. My client, essentially. Like, we're no longer in the early access event, and we're playing ranked and all that good stuff. And we're gonna start off our ranked journey with your boy GALIO, the leader of the formation archetype, as I like to call it. Like, oh my god, I've been going over like the last 2 videos, and I call this, like, there's not a single time I name it Formidable. Like, every single time, I don't know why, I say formation. And it's like become a meme at this point, because I've never like butchered or mistaken English one term for another in like my career as a YouTuber ever. Like, it's crazy how many times I've named this deck just, or this archetype just formation. I don't know, I think it's because it's Demacia and the Bright Steel formation, and it's just like an easier word in my head. I don't know, Formidable is just not something that I'm used to saying. It's not within my regular vocabulary, I guess. I'm just throwing out excuses here. I don't even know what's going on, but I am very excited nonetheless to share my version of formation, as you guys are going to see here with GALIO and Soraka. There's several ways to build GALIO. GALIO can go with Bandle City, with Poppy and Yordlesmith. I think that's boring as hell, you know, because we've seen enough Bandle City, and if I can avoid Bandle City and try something else, I will, so don't you worry about that. We also have the ability to combine GALIO and Formidable with Freljord, for example, which is really exciting because it benefits, these units benefit a lot from cards like Troll Chant and Elixir of Iron. They become really strong with Formidable units. But I wanted to showcase the GALIO Soraka archetype because I love the fact that we are able to play legitimately Soraka outside of her like one deck before with, you know, because I've tried showcasing. You know, I had this version called Chupacabra with the Stargazer, I believe is the name, you know, and Vladimir and stuff. But that was always like very all in and like 0 or 100 the deck. So it wasn't consistent at all. And I wouldn't recommend that archetype as it is right now for like climbing, right? But this is legit. We finally get to take Soraka outside of the Star Spring TK Kench deck. And all of a sudden, we have Soraka as a support champion, which is what I've been wanting to do with her for such a long time, because I think she has tremendous potential as a support champion. You know, what I mean by support champion is that the deck doesn't really revolve around her, but she provides a lot, especially in the shape of card draw, right? Allowing us to not run out of gas, which could be one of the biggest weaknesses that mid-range based Demacia decks can have, right? So leveling up Soraka in this deck is not as easy as it is clearly in when we mix her with Bilgewater and we have units that damage it themselves and we got Tahm Kench and all that. It's a bit more of a challenge, and it's led to a lot of very key decisions regarding deck building, which lead to weird one-offs like the Spring Guardian, which I'm going to talk about in a bit. Nonetheless, what she does here is that once we level her up, first of all, being able to heal our Formidable units is extremely powerful, right? And being able to draw through our deck can just really just completely shut down the opponent. And in the mirror, any sort of GALIO-based mirror, having Soraka and leveling her up will essentially win you the game, because you're going to be drawing 1 card extra every single round, pretty much, and you're going to be able to overwhelm your opponent that way. So, in value, which is my favorite way of overwhelming people, with value. So, let's talk about why I chose the cards that I chose, and why ultimately my version is very, very different from the vast majority, or pretty much every single Soraka GALIO deck that I've seen, both on normal here, in ranked, and in the early access event as well. Why do I say it's very different? Because every other version that I've seen plays Zenith Blade, Star Spring, and you know, some of them run like, you know, Fleet Feather Tracker and some like regular Demacia cards, Concerted Strike, etc., you know, but those are not as big of a deal. But Star Spring and Zenith Blade, I'm here to tell you that that's a mistake. Anybody who's playing GALIO Soraka with Zenith Blade is doing it wrong, and people who are playing it with Star Spring are also doing it wrong, because this is not a Bilgewater Soraka deck. We don't have the ability to ping our own units. So the moment we start facing good players, Star Spring is going to be a dead draw for us. We don't really need that alternate win condition at all. We're going to be winning through our units, and the it's going to overlap with Soraka in what it's doing the majority of the time, and it's going to slow you down. And when you need units, you're going to be drawing a landmark that doesn't really do anything, and it's not going to be a good time. So we are playing, instead of Zenith Blade, Crystal Ibex, because we have a region combination and a mid-range deck that, unless we're careful, our spell density goes up too high, right? And we don't want this to ever be over 20 because we're going to be breaking a lot with our spells. Crystal Ibex helps us grant an ally Overwhelm. Why is Overwhelm so important? Why are we playing Zenith Blade? Well, because with Formidable, Overwhelm is extremely threatening, especially with units like Mountain Drake that can just skyrocket in health, right? We are able to apply Overwhelm onto one of our Formidable units, and all of a sudden they become truly formidable, and we can use them as win conditions. So that's generally the idea of why you want to combine Overwhelm with this archetype, and something that the Freljord variant lacks, right? So Crystal Ibex does a lot here because it provides us a 4-mana play, which we don't have in the form of a unit in the deck anyways. It allows us to spread out our board, which can help us out with the Galio level up, and gives us an extra blocker as well, while at the same time, for a 4/4 stat line for 4 mana, which is the same as something like Chump One, for example, so pretty damn decent for a 4-drop, we get to give something Overwhelmed permanently, which is absolutely amazing. So really like this. I feel like as a 2 of it's enough. I've tried running 3 copies of it, and it's felt excessive sometimes because you can draw multiple copies of it, and you don't really want to be drawing this instead of like Formidable units in the early stages of the game. So I found that 2 works out for me specifically. So yeah, when it comes to the Formidable units, we're playing them all. We're playing the, well, not all. We're not playing the 9-drop, and because I got another deck idea for that one. But we got the Petricide Hound, we got the Broadwing, the best Formidable unit in the game right now. And then we have, of course, the Mountain Drake as a full set, and we have Galio. So we are playing a couple of copies of Duran Protege, very good 3-drop. I would play her as a 3-of if I wasn't playing Soraka in this deck, because we have Spring Guardian. Spring Guardian can work really well with our Formidable units by fully healing them, right? Because the idea of this deck is to utilize cards like Shield of Durand and Astral Protection to just get our Formidable units to get really big. Right? We're not just playing Targon because of Soraka. We're also playing because of Astral Protection, an amazing card for this archetype. Because if we time it correctly, we can potentially get up to like 8 health out of this, right? By healing and granting +4, which allows us to, in conjunction with Shield of Duran, get our units to be huge, which makes our Overwhelm even more threatening, right? We're playing a couple of copies of Yordle Ranger, perhaps the one card that is the most like... It's the most debatable one in the deck, because even though the synergy is great, I feel like this card is better in like the Freljord versions, where you have access to Troll Chant and Elixir of Iron, and you're able to also use stuff like Bright Steel Protector, for example, to protect it as it attacks. Like, it ultimately makes more sense there, but it really helps out a lot here, because having a Scout unit that's going to grant +1 health to all of our units in a Formidable deck is just too good to be true, on paper at least, which is why we're running it as a 2-of in this deck. Initially, I had Tiana as a 1-up, but considering Galio's effect rallies, I feel like I don't need extra rally in the deck, even though she has felt pretty good. So I could go back to 1 Yordle Ranger and 1 Tiana. Like, I could mix it up in that sense. Like, you can definitely experiment around with this card. It's the most expendable one in the deck, in my opinion. Besides that, we have a full set of Single Combat and a full set of Winds of War. This is one of the perks of playing Galio. We're able to heal an ally to full and then striking each other. Important for us to play cards like this instead of Concerted Strike, because we want our units to get damaged so we can level up Soraka by having stuff to heal, right? Very important, because considering we have a lot of really neat sources of healing, and this works really well with Soraka, helping us progress towards her level up and potentially drawing us cards in the process, as she's already leveled up as well. We have a couple of copies of Hush to interact with elusive units, Fated, which is one of the strongest keywords in the game right now. Being able to shut that down completely is really important, and that's why we're playing this here. And last but not least, we have a 1-off of Gifts from Beyond, because this card can be very flexible. It can get us through a Crescendum our Broadwing in case we're not drawing enough units. It can be a key stun in certain scenarios, or we can just give something Overwhelm as well, as a way to like support the Ibex, right? Like game plan. So the flexibility just really warrants this, and I like it a lot as a 1-off in the deck. And ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, dogs and cats, stone people instead of fish. Fuck fish. that is the deck list right there. Hopefully you guys found this deck tech useful. I'm having these be a little bit longer than usual because these are very new archetypes, and I want to make sure I explain everything about the deck and how it's supposed to function. But the general idea is we make our formidable units really big, we strike things with them, we play Galio, and we win. You know, and also give them overwhelm and stuff. So that's the gist of the deck. The tricky thing is leveling up Soraka. You really got to try to think a little bit outside the box to accomplish that, because once you do, you'll be very glad you did. And yeah, that's all I gotta say. Have a solo day. Thank you guys for watching. Stay tuned for daily Legends of Runeterra content, because I do post a new video every single day with a brand new deck. Tomorrow we're going to be visiting Yumi, and then we're going to be exploring, you know, other ways to approach these new champions and some of the other new cards as well. I'm going to stop talking. Love ya. Enjoy the games. I'll see you tomorrow. Okay. All right. Mirror match it is. Now, here's the thing. Even though it's a mirror match, I'm pretty certain our versions are quite different, because every single Soraka Galio build that I've ran into is running Star Spring, which I don't understand, because I think that's a very, very bad addition, and I probably would have explained that in the deck tech anyways. But we're gonna go ahead and keep the Petrosate Hound. We're gonna drop the Galio. I think we can mulligan away everything except the one drop and see if we can find a bit of a better curve with some more. Yeah, that's more like it. So they're playing the Flea Feather Tracker. Which already makes the deck quite different. He could have a Sharp Sight, but if he does, it's still a 2-for-1 trade. Because we're a 3-3 challenger, so even if he has Sharp Sight, it's a 2-for-1 trade. Purify. Alright, I wasn't expecting that. Oh, better to get it out now.
To heal and protect.
I wonder how many Purifies he's playing. Let's see how we approach this. I think I don't want to stack all on this, so instead I'm going to develop the Crystal Ibex here. No, let's just swing. Swing first. Alright. I'm gonna play the Crystal Ibex now on curve.
Go no further.
My shield is yours.
Need a hand at the star?
Okay.
What was I out for?
I mean, a hush is what concerns me. A hush is what concerns me, so... But with 5 cards in hand... Okay. do this. He doesn't have Hush, clearly.
Ready, Scout? Let's take to the skies. I've got your back.
We're gonna pass here.
This little guy can fetch a whole tree.
I am here to help.
Mind your manners, my stars. Soraka is here.
Oh, hello, little ones. Have you missed me?
Magic comes in, might comes out.
I see an opening.
I can take it. Anything.
We're in a bit of a stalemate here. But I need to start getting value out of this every time I can. These units just won't cut it.
I can be patient.
We mustn't linger. To battle.
No closer.
You leave me no choice.
The Star Child. I'll clear a path for you.
Good to see you too, Vin.
Need to find another Crystal Ibex.
I'll protect you. I'll protect you.
By starlight. Live with purpose.
I'll stop you.
I understand.
Another path, another problem. Be brave. Two pairs of wings are better than one.
Consume combat here. Now I'm gonna apply this to level up Soraka.
I weave
my own path. All right. Okay. And eventually we'll draw into our own Galio so we can start threatening with rallies. But now that we have Soraka, we can start drawing. And I think he realizes this. We beat the stalemate. Yep, we conquered the stalemate and we got him down. That purify early on. You wish he had it now.
The stars will remember this day.
I'll remember too. All right, thralls. Let's see how this matchup plays out. We definitely gonna go for a full mulligan here. We're a bit on the clock here, but maybe we can just overwhelm their... Like, we can potentially beat their thralls with our units if we buff them enough. Uh-oh. They're coming. Got the Yordle Ranger there. We can play the Spring Guardian for now. Not ideal, but...
I've got you.
No formidable units. I don't know why I keep, like, my brain is obsessed on formation. I don't know. It's Demacia, it's formation, I don't know.
We mustn't linger.
We're gonna hit.
Leave your tracks at the door. And let's take this outside. I don't want to hurt you.
I kinda wanna work for that Soraka level up.
Mind your manners, my stars. Soraka is here.
Oh, hello, little ones. Have you missed me? Stars live with purpose.
You cannot fight the cold.
Nice. Anything that helps me push the level up here is welcome. The problem is we're not finding our formidable units, and that's scary considering, you know, they're coming. Okay, there he is. A turn late. All right. Well, we keep working for the level up, and now we finally have a formidable unit we can work on. 2 of them, actually. Not even bad. Uh-oh. True power. Do we need to play, do we need to play this one? No, because I want to do that and that, yeah.
Another round. Shoo! Compassion is never wasted.
Now we play the Crystal Ibex, we generate another body on the board, and we give this Overwhelm. Goes for the Entomb, naturally.
Freeze!
By starlight. Take heart. The possibilities are infinite. Live with purpose.
Kill. Die.
He went for 3 sisters, which means he must not have another Lissandra in hand. Which means I really want to. I think I want to do this. Remove the Lissandra. Okay, that gets from beyond is very interesting.
Why are you here?
I don't know, man. He just came in. He was in a popsicle and he's now he's like mad at us for some reason. Just stop him, please. He's very scary.
Be kind.
Alright. What is it? I think our best bet may be to just go Yordle Ranger. He already plays 1 3 sisters. Maybe just dropping this instead, actually. Well, let's play you first. Let's scout a little bit what they want to do. Okay. What about attacking with you? I mean, I don't think the value is that great at this point. I think I'd rather just get you in there.
I'm awake. Must be some magic about.
Come on, there's so much to see.
Right.
Stand back.
Kill.
Just the 3 sisters. That's it. Well, an ice shard as well, maybe. Got him! Got him, baby! Got him!
You don't mess with the Mossier.
Oh, fuck yeah! Alright. So Fizz, Lulu, but with Gnar in the Mist. I wonder what this split is, actually. Well, we got a pretty decent curve here, and I like the Crystal Ibex here as well with the Astral Protection. I like the Sand entirely. It's pretty neat. Let's get some damage on him. I like this curve. I can go Protege.
I'm still learning, but I'll help if I can.
Because this now, in this matchup, like they don't, like they really just deal with things through damage, so.
Another project?
I want to deal with the Chomper. And just outmuscle him here. But I want to deal with the Challenger. And now we have mana for Astral Protection. Yeah, whatever. You're gonna be able to level this up anyways. The question is, what do I play here? I don't mind carrying over the spell mana here. Ooh, you're swinging with everything? Oh, I love that. I love that.
Gotten turned around.
I should have played that. Well, let's pass here.
We shall weave our own destiny.
Yeah, I played that weird. I should have gone for the Astral Protection immediately. I forgot about the quick attack hitting me, and I checked it through the eye as well, but I thought he was going to do something. But what could he do?
Be at peace.
I think I'm just going to do this. This is a bit silly on my end. Yeah, I just disturbed the ear majorly. I didn't do. I should have gone with the Astral Protection immediately to just eliminate Gnar. It's just so silly on my end. So silly on my end. I don't even deserve this top deck. Like, I misplayed there really bad. But he may just be going face here. Okay, so if I do this and this, preserve that. If I mean, eliminating Lulu now is kind of pointless, so we may as well just do that.
All the colors.
I mean, I would love that.
Not all of us are immortal. I understand.
Okay, so blocking here, with this I go down to 1, but then I can go up to 5. As long as I preserve Soraka, that's what really matters. Going down to 7.
Stars fall.
We attack. So I heal you by 4, going up to 5.
Live with purpose.
The possibilities are infinite. Well, this isn't the glade.
Because of this toughness, he can't really deal with him. We're gonna draw with Soraka now.
Take heart. Live with purpose.
You can do this. You're a Durand. The sun rock got me good.
Okay, he's top decking there. As long as he doesn't top deck a Yordles in arms, we're good. Yordles in arms is the biggest threat here. But he's top decking, man. He's top decking. I just need a little bit of a break, and I'm able to stabilize really well here. I got these crystal ibex, but I gotta make sure. Okay, we're good. We're good. We are good. I repeat, we are good. We're gonna play you. We got 4 blockers for their attackers there. What I get inside range, that's why we're gonna keep this. We're not gonna use it to we're gonna keep the health gain just in case we need it, because he could top deck. I get excited. But the plan is to win with Crystal Ibex now. That misplay earlier. Don't do that. Take quick attack into account. Quick attack breaks through Formidable. I would have been able to stabilize the board and gotten the level up for Soraka quicker. It would have been so much better. But you know, sometimes you misplay, and you gotta accept it, and you gotta move on. All right, down to 3. Down to 3. Just want to do this. All right. Okay. Let's play Drake. Ibex. Strike you.
Take heart.
Take heart. Live with purpose. They have to block with absolutely everything anyways. Because we got double overwhelm and we still... Ooh, it's close. But I ain't about close. I want to finish this. Gotcha. Nice. Sexy as hell. Ibex, baby. Ibex. For the win. All right. Yeah, I'll take it.
The heavens rejoice.
After the misplay. All right, so this is the other Galio deck that I really like that's been running around. It uses Udyr and Troll Chants and the likes, so it's gonna be interesting. But we're definitely gonna be keeping Hush because Hush can go a long way in a matchup like this. I'm also inclined to keep Galio in the opener, just because of how important he is in the mirror. I think, just by allowing us to outmuscle them. We have silences, they don't. That's the biggest trait here. But they got stuff like Troll Chant, which is not really that effective against us. I think on paper we should have the edge in the mirror, but at the same time, it depends on how draws go, you know?
Patient, cautious, and quiet. This is our way.
Okay. Because they got that, but again, we have Hush.
We will slow them.
Omae-wamo. Shindado! Astral Protection. We're making use of our Formidable. I think they jumped the gun with that there. I don't think they should have played that. Nonetheless, we're gonna start promoting Soraka's level up. Ooh. But if I play this, I want to play it with Braum. I'm gonna build a deck like this, but with Braum and the Durand Architect. Really excited for that. So hyped for that, man. I love this expansion. I love this expansion so much. We're gonna go ahead and drop you. Just keep trading out. I'm happy I kept Galio in my opener. I feel like the way that this matchup plays out. Okay, we're gonna open attack here. Smack him.
We follow the old ways.
And this is where like Troll Chant is really good in other matchups, but here, like getting rid of Udyr before he can play the stand swap. Okay. I could Hush here. I don't want to lose his unit. I could Hush. Wait, Astral Protection gives me... Wait, never mind. Astral Protection gives me... Why am I dying? Oh, no, because it gives me a +4, not +6. Do I Hush? 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 I think I do. I preserve my board. And I guess that's enough to make him crown. I think we make it to Platinum 3 already. Bro, we're on a streak. We're on a 4-game streak, baby. I think we're Platinum 3 now. And we can still record more. Level up! Alright. Round 5. Alright, more Lulu Fizz. I actually really like this matchup. Hopefully we don't misplay this time around. They're not playing Gnar though. We're gonna drop Galio. We're gonna drop. I mean, I like Gifts from Beyond in case I don't find my 2-drop, and I like Gifts from Beyond into. I don't mind Soraka. I don't mind Durant Protege. Durant Protege as well. I'm gonna keep the rest of this hand. It is a bit of a slow start, but. Soraka here, because they're very pent up on aggression. I love that hush. Okay, Bomber Twins. Alright. I think I just play Soraka for now. Just use her, because I wanna play this with backup. Let's just play Soraka.
I am here to help.
I don't want to play this and him go for like a get excited and me not be able to protect it. He drops the landmark, I assume. Yeah. We're just gonna use Soraka as a blocker.
Are you ready? Let's take it for a spin.
All right. They're aggroing us. I think for now I actually do just want to play Protege with you. I mean, I love Protege into that, but
Time to enjoy the night sky.
I think that the way things have played out, it's just safer for me to do it like this. Not necessarily. I can just do this. We're like about get excited immediately, but it would be a bit foolish to go for it considering I have a lot of potential plays here. Did he drop oh, the other landmark? Okay, so now we do play you.
I'm still learning, but I'll help if I can.
All right.
Run deep. Let's roll.
Okay, we can definitely block. Like, there's no way they can kill here.
Anything helps.
So we can trade you into you. We can trade you into you. We can trade you into you. We have Hush, so we're fine. What? We're gonna block like this. We're gonna promote Soraka's level up, and we're gonna get rid of Fizz.
By starlight.
Live with purpose. Man, that Durant Protege.
Leave it to me.
I think I can just play you for now, and then next round I can. How threatening? Because he's already played the Poros. Because I could go for Winds of War, but I haven't really built this up enough. I think. I'm gonna drop the the Drake. I think I can afford that. This is threatening, but the Poro's already in, and I still haven't taken as much damage. There's the Yordos in arms. Okay, so we can do this. I mean, we can technically take 5 damage from that and hush the other one while developing a blocker for that. Because what we go down to what, to 7. They need a lot of pings for that to be relevant. Nah, I'm gonna play it safe.
Hurry, attack!
Seems to have. I think we'll just let this die. Because if he has a Mystic shot, then he gets to deal with that. gonna block like this. That way we get to work for Soraka's level up by blocking with Soraka instead of the Drake. And now we play Galio.
Come on then, let's get to fighting.
Gets to ping us, but we're still very healthy.
Take flight. I lead my own.
Okay, he dropped the Yordo in arms. That's the second one. He has one more in the deck. I'm really shocked that he dropped that. Really shocked that he dropped that. He may be trying to burn me down. He may be racking up burn spells. We got another Hush though, which is phenomenal here. Okay. Alright, so we're gonna Hush you.
I can take it.
Yeah, we just showed him that. I just wanted to get the level up on both. Well, the draw in that.
You don't mess with Demacia.
Never!